When it comes to making public cloud choices, economic factors are commonly used as a reason for justifying the move. The OPEX versus CAPEX argument. Paying for what you use, along with stories about the continual drop in price per computing hour by providers such as Amazon and Azure, all make moving to public cloud an attractive proposition. While the cost benefits of public cloud models have improved, cost as an isolated factor is not enough to justify the move. You need to consider other factors, including performance, application utilization profiles, existing vendor investments, and the physical location of cloud data. Starting with performance. There's no point in choosing a low-cost public cloud offering if it's not going to be powerful enough to meet a specific application's requirements. Price and performance have to be measured together, as not all public cloud offerings are created equal. You will also need to factor in a likely increase to internet costs, as well as any add-on services such as security, storage, backup and high availability in order to get a true cost picture. You then need to consider the utilization profile of the application or workload you want to shift. If it doesn't have peaks and troughs and is a very consistent, predictable workload, then using a cost per computing hour model doesn't make sense. Public cloud brings additional benefits in terms of scale, flexibility and agility, and you need to consider how valuable those benefits are for you with respect to your specific application. You also need to understand if any modifications will be required to get your application or workload to run in a particular public cloud environment, paying specific attention to legacy applications. Each provider has different strengths and capabilities to support your environment, and this is where alignment with specific vendors can help. If you have a heavy investment in VMware and virtualization, then vCloud Air makes a lot of sense. If you have a Microsoft-centric environment, then Azure might be a good choice. Finally, the location of the underlying service and where your data is stored can lower latency, as well as make a difference when data sovereignty is important. And whilst Australian-based services can address these concerns, unless your application has specific latency requirements, it's important not to overstate this benefit. Ultimately, more and more applications and workloads will be shifted to public cloud, as organisations such as Microsoft and VMware continue to refine their offerings. The key is to consider more than just cost when choosing what to move and where to move it.